Hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare and welcome back to Pokemon FireRed version. Last time we defeated Brock, and this time I'll be going through Mount Moon attempting to get to Cerulean City and possibly get the Cerulean City badge, but we'll see. And I've been playing for 2 hours and 20 minutes, so I've really only been level grinding off stream for about an hour. Oh, it does tell us what we've been up to. We took on Pewter City's Gym Brock. Departed Pewter City, obviously. I went back to Viridian Forest. And we're right where we left off before. However, before I go anywhere, there is something I need to grab, because I realized I didn't, and if I don't go back for it, I'm not going to sleep at night. However, I also did a little bit of leveling. Redwing is level 9. Thorndor is level 10. Richie's level 9. Kong is level 5. I didn't really work on Kong. Ratatouille is level 9. And Smog is level 16 still. I sort of meant to get everyone up to level 10. Didn't quite make it, but we're good enough. Besides, everyone who's on my team currently isn't necessarily going to stay. Oh hey, Radeer's here. Hi, Radeer. And I highly doubt Smog is going to wreck everyone, seeing as Smog himself has gotten wrecked a couple times. Okay, I got the item I wanted. I can go now. So we've gotten pretty much everything we can do here, I think. And I'm just going to really quickly switch out to Richie. Richie's not really going to be a battler. More so just going to use him for status effects, such as Thunderwave. I'm actually going to check some of these houses, make sure there's not, like, the item finder or something. Nidoran set. Oh, I like Nidoran. It's a bunny. Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's finicky and hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. Go get one, it's right there. This thing learns a double kick. It could actually take out Onix. In some of the older games, I know that there's a Nidoran that you can get in the same place I got a Spearow. Although I don't know if that's true for the FireRed edition. I know it's true for either the original red or the yellow. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught to them by people. A Pokemon becomes easier to catch if it has a status problem. Sleep, poison, burn, or paralysis. Those are all effective. But catching Pokemon is never a sure thing, and that's why I brought Pikachu. That is, like, literally one of the only reasons I have Pikachu, because it's really not as good as battling as a lot of people who start this game think it is. It has no defense. If it does any damage at all, it's a glass cannon. There aren't many serious Pokemon. Oh, I already talked to you. Go. Shoot. And I guess that just leaves mostly the Mart. Because I do want to get some more Pokeballs, because there's stuff I want to get at Mount Moon. 200 balls should do it. 200. 10 balls should do it. 10 at 200 yen. Wouldn't having a Nidoran be useful at Mount Moon too? Any poison types effective against anything there? Not really. Mount Moon has rock types. I never really use poison types all that much. They're not really good in the Legacy games as much until you get Toxic, and even then it's kinda eh. Poison really doesn't become a decent move until later generations. Good things can happen if you raise Pokemon diligently. Even the weak ones can surprise you if you don't give up on them. A shady old guy sucked me into buying this weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak and it cost 500 yen. Yeah, I'm gonna be buying said weird fish Pokemon just because I feel sorry for it. Oh, and I realized I never showed off Charmeleon's entry really quick. Charmeleon. It lashes about with its tail to knock down its foe. It then tears up the fallen opponent with sharp claws. Brutal. Did you check out the museum? Yeah. Weren't those fossils from Mount Moon amazing? Yes, tiny little sprites. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? Sort of. Doesn't matter. And this is another reason I wanted to get my base team up to level 10. Because the trainers along this route are just a little bit tougher. Another Pidgey. I'm mean? Fine. I'll be mean then. You shouldn't be staring if you don't want to battle. Shouldn't be so temperamental then. You started it! I'll use Thorndor, since Redwing is probably gonna get switched out sooner than Thorndor is. Speaking of which, I need to catch another Spearow before I head into Mount Moon, since I need one for trades. And once we leave Mount Moon, it's really gonna be a hassle to come back. We won't be able to come back for quite a while. Because I really want Thorndor to evolve. Which I think he evolves at level 16. I mean, I could use Smog for this, but might as well go with Pidgey. Give it the experience. And this is going way faster than just level grinding in my own time. You beat me again! I guess I did see this guy in the woods. There are other kinds of Pokemon than the ones you find in forests. Glad you realized that, buddy. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. Good for you. Uh-oh. Thorndor! Ekans. Yeah, I should probably switch out for Ekans. Burn the snake. No joke about what, Redeer? I don't believe it. Are Are you using a Pokemon Center PC for storing your Pokemon? Each box can hold up to 30 Pokemon. That's right. I hope this one isn't, No, it shouldn't have to. I'm thinking of like the really old games where if the box gets full, you have to switch it manually. The Pokemon comment, there are more Pokemon than the one you find in the woods. I don't see the joke. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. I see. Sally would like to battle a Rattata. I mean, I guess we could stick with Pidgey. I don't think it has Hyper Fang yet. And a female Nidoran. Nidoran has two forms, a male and a female, and they are both different, and they count as different entries in the Pokedex. Nidoran is the only Pokemon that does this. They have different evolution changes as well. Oh wow. Thorndor has really bad defense. And this should be the last shot. I don't want to tackle it because it could have Poison Point. 13. And Quick Attack. That means we can move that over with Tackle. No, I don't want to be nice. Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away. Does female Nidoran have a tail for Tail Whip? Yeah, she does. It's just a really small tail. Kind of like real bunny tails. They're actually not that big. They're just really puffy. This is a great spot for leveling up Thorondor too, because there's just so many bugs. And I want it to get the stat boost of being a Pidgeotto. Especially for future fights. Goodbye, Metapod. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. Well, then go get some. They sell balls at any mart. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? What is this, the Shorts Club down here? But no, you can just press select to do this and switch over your moves, so that way I'm not constantly accidentally hitting Tackle. Stick it in the bottom right hand corner where it belongs. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. I may have a level disadvantage, but I have type advantage, so hopefully it evens out. Pikachu doesn't have a quick attack yet. Lost. Yes, you did. I don't see what repeating it does for you, though. I always wear shorts, even in winter. That's my policy. As someone who lives somewhere with really bad winters, no! No! Is Kanto tropical? I thought it was supposed to be near Tokyo. Which, Tokyo gets winter. So no. Type advantage usually beats level advantage by at least 10 levels, doesn't it? No? Not, it depends. I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught. Well, then you're gonna lose. Because just caught Pokemon don't have any type of IV advantage. Oh, we're so close. Just one more level. I mean, type advantage just counts as a type 2 multiplier. Type 4 if something is doubly weak against it, so... It really depends on the Pokemon itself, because some have decent stats and others don't. Ever. Eek, did you touch me? Technically, I did sneak up behind her, and I probably tapped her on the shoulder, so yes, sorry. And a Jigglypuff. This thing we need to be careful because it does have a move that can cause us to fall asleep. And then we can't move for 3 to 5 turns. That would be it. Two. You thought Pidgey evolved at 18? Maybe it's 18. I've been playing so much Moon lately that I'm not familiar with what levels do what anymore. So let's face it, a lot of new Pokemon are just old Pokemon pretty much reskinned. I mean, you got your basic bird Pokemon at the beginning, your caterpillars, your rat of some sort. Let's see if we can find something new down here. There's our Spearow. Which I apparently can't hit. I want to see if I can catch this one. I'm not going to name it because I'm just going to trade it later. There we go. No, I didn't mean... There. Leave it as Spearow. So I don't get it mixed up with Red Wing. Since I can get some Nidorans down here, as well as possibly a Jigglypuff. 16. Moment of truth. See if it's 16 or 18. It's 18. Redeemer's right. Nidoran. Gotta be careful though, so I don't accidentally knock this thing out. Ratatouille. Purple versus purple. It's close. I definitely don't want to risk another shot. Got it. Its large ears are flapped like wings when it is listening to distant sounds. It extends toxic barbs when angered. What to name you? What to name you? See if this fits. There. Babbity. Babbity rabbity. And another one. It's male though, so it's not what I need. I need to find the female one. And possibly a Jigglypuff. Dang it! Another freaking Spearow! I don't know, maybe I'll try another patch. See if I have better luck. Whew, I better take a rest. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Freaking birds! Bird v bird combat. Jigglypuff! Oh, I don't want to accidentally knock it out. There she is. What should I name her? She's, what, a balloon? I don't really have a name for a balloon. Switch to Richie really quick for paralysis, because she can be a little harder to catch. Okay, try not to name Pokemon after real people simply because I find that it tends to bite me in the butt. It captivates foes with its huge round eyes, then lulls them to sleep by singing a soothing melody. So instead, I am gonna name you Ellie. The person I'm thinking of being the late wife from Up, since I just called her a balloon, made me think of balloons. So, Ellie from Pixar's Up. Which is, you know, sort of sad, but at the same time, cute. I like Ellie. But no, I don't name Pokemon after real people because, you know, they suddenly do something, then all of a sudden that's tied to whatever you're doing. No thanks. So yeah, fictional only. Am I gonna find a female Nidoran, or am I gonna have to come back? I suppose there's Nidorans in other future places, like the Safari Zone. Which, oh boy, Safari Zone. I'll probably have to dedicate a whole stream just to finding a Chansey. Finding and catching a Chansey, because, you know, it's not that simple. Because they like to run away from you. Okay. Probably just one or two more battles and then we're moving on. And it's a Pidgey, so moving on. Because I can always backtrack in the future. Oh wow, that's the Boulder badge. You got it from Brock, didn't you? Brock is cool. He's not just tough. People like and respect him. I want to become a gym leader like him. Ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokemon Geodude. Sounds like something I would do. But no, this guy. Hello there, Sweetie Pie. Don't call me Sweetie Pie. I got a deal just for you. I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, a Magikarp, for just 500 yen. So, you'll buy it, am I right? Sure. Bren paid an outrageous 500 yen. I love how they consider that like an outrageous amount of money, at 500 yen is like $5. Ooh, fish for $5. Okay. So, it is a Chinese-style dragon. And it's blue. Because I kind of want to name it Mushu from Mulan, but I'm kind of wondering if I should save that for, like, the red Gyarados in future games. I'm trying to think if there's any blue Chinese-style dragons that I can remember. Wait a minute. Well, he's not blue, but he's green, so... Oops. Shenlong from Dragon Ball. Magikarp was transferred to the PC and put in box 1 because there's no way I'm training him yet. Not until I get the EXP share. Or time to just level in my own time because he takes forever. Well, I don't give refunds. You knew what you were getting. Oh, I like the fish. I just don't like you. I don't know if it gave us Magikarp's data, so here it is. It is virtually worthless in terms of both power and speed. It is the most weak and pathetic Pokemon in the world. It's not really true. Magikarp are required for healthy stream maintenance. It's also very interesting that it can live in both salt and freshwater, so it's very hardy. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. Sometimes you'll have too many Pokemon with you to add any more. In that case, you should just store some using the PC. It's a newspaper. Yeah, thanks. You want to tell me what's on the newspaper? So there we go. We've got a few more Pokepeeps. I don't really know if I want to switch anybody out yet. I might, depending on what I find in Mount Moon. And it might take me multiple trips because I'm going to get stuff in Mount Moon before I go all the way through it. Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. You could wait outside the cave where there's not blood-sucking rats. And there's a Pokemon that I believe is exclusive to Mount Moon. Clefairy. So whether we find one or not is going to be completely up to chance. And of course, if I don't find it right away, I'll just backtrack later. Sing has some wicked defense. Oh. Oh, that was close. Yes, you lost. You had one Clefairy. I came because I heard there are some very rare fossils here. There he is. I'm kind of worried that if I use Gust, I'll accidentally knock it out. Ooh! That was close. No, not Pokemon, I want Ag. I think they swapped those in certain games, I don't remember which. Its round form makes it easy to pick up. Some people have used them to hurl at each other in a snowball fight? Oh my god, you could kill each other with that! Also, this thing's huge. There's no way you could hurl it. As a rock, it's big enough. So. What should I name this thing? Anybody got a favorite rock in the chat? Tectonic, that's not a rock. That's a plate in the earth. Come on, favorite rock, let's go. Brechia? I don't know if that's a rock. type of volcanic rock. Okay. Yeah, I just looked up Breccia. That could definitely be Breccia. Nice and brown. A little bit of red. TM9, Bullet Seed. Is Bullet Seed even any good in these games? Thought it only got good later. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? Do I look like a suspicious man to you? I saw them. I'm sure they're from Team Rocket. I don't see why you had to battle me to get that point across, but okie dokie. Here's a Zubat. I really gotta be careful with this one because it has super duper low everything. And that's what static does. That's right, I don't have quick attack yet. I was just gonna... It's gonna be a bit of a fight with this one, isn't it? And Radir, no, I'm not gonna name Zubat that simply because the that author has a little bit of a thing about her copyright. That, and I'm not a big fan of her. It has no eyes. Instead, it relies on its ultrasonic cries for echolocation to flit about the darkness. So instead, I've got a different name already prepared and thought ahead. I probably can't fit the whole thing, so if not, I will... Ooh, I might be able to fit the whole thing, yeah. Stella Luna, different bat, different book. Okay, that's not the one we need to go down, so I guess we can explore this way. Might encounter a Paris along the way. Oh my god. I guess I can try a ball. Ah, should probably switch to Pikachu then. Try this again, now that I've raised my catch rate. Here we go. Growing out of the bug's back are mushrooms called Tochukaso, I think. The mushrooms grow with the bug host. Morel, because they're some of my favorite mushrooms. I love morels. Well, favorite mushrooms to eat anyway. Sorry, Paris. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. Okay, so you're not just criminals, you're gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. I don't know about you, buddy, but none of the gangsters around here dress like that. Probably gonna have to exit out of... Dang it! Out of Mount Moon after this battle to heal up. And I am switching because I don't want to accidentally get knocked out while I'm in the middle of my leveling. Because then it will cancel my evolution. Oh, dang, yeah, that's why I switched. You know, I should really be using Smog, since these other ones aren't really gonna stick with me much longer. And that should have been a Pikachu switch, but, you know, brain. Yes, you blew it. Here we go. Thorndor is evolving. There, he looks a little closer to his name now. And I should totally switch Smog ahead, unless a Grunt decides to throw out a Pikachu. 1 star piece, which is an item that can be sold for money. It doesn't do anything else. Okay. Oh, I was gonna head out and heal, but there's stuff in here. And being an RPG, you know, random battles. You just kind of have to deal with it. And I don't want to, you know, cut out everything. I might stream highlights in the future. But again, this is another reason I'm not a Let's Player. I think that's all that's left in here is Clefairy. Oh wait, that's right, I need to show off the Pokédex entry. No, Pokédex. The claws on its feet are well developed. It can carry prey, such as an execute, to its nest over 60 miles away. Well, I mean, execute isn't that big, is it? Wait, how much does Geodude weigh? Because I mentioned within the snowball fight. 44 pounds! You're not just gonna throw something that's 44 pounds like a snowball. What? Don't sneak up on me. I didn't. You're just a nerd in a cave. In this version of the game, these are weak against fire because Steel type didn't exist in the original games. And a Voltorb, electric type. Charging power, huh? Too bad you'll never be able to use it. Yeah, be wary of those later. They have a self-destruct move that knocks them out but deals a whole ton of damage to you. I have to find stronger Pokemon. Where might they be? All around you. It's the effort you put in. What are Voltorbs? They're probably Pokeballs that were mutated in the old lab explosion that we'll get to later. You need to go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. Because, I mean, that lab was trying to create life, and they did do it in other spots, not just there. You know, considering that this game does have ties to, like, a really old Pokemon war, and that the Kanto region specifically could have had a lot of issues along its east coast, it's almost... playing it as an adult makes me think it's like a PG version of Fallout. Here's your nuclear dust animals. Rare candy. That is an item that automatically levels a Pokemon up by 1 level per candy. However, there's no way you can get that many rare candies without cheating, but it's not a good idea to level stuff up with rare candies because you don't get any IV values the same way you do while training other Pokemon by defeating them. Hi, I'm excavating for fossils here under Mount Moon. Sometimes Brock of Pewter City, Jim, lends me a hand. Oh wow, a guy that's actually just nice and doing his job. Let's see. There's so much freaking random battles in here. It's probably because every single tile has potential for a random battle, as opposed to the outside where it's only tall grass. Could have sworn there was something in here, I guess not. Hey! 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 Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. And you're just like wasting your energy going around in a circle? Hello, Oddish. I forget if it's Oddish or Bellsprout that we get in this game. Forget which one is exclusive to which version. You lost it? I think you already had it. Already had lost it. How do you get out of here? It's so big, I may get lost. This is why you don't just spin around in a ballerina circle this whole time. Okay, what's down this way? More rockets. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. I don't think you have legal clearance for this, and besides, it's a public area. I can be here if I want to. Ekans used to be so intimidating in the old games because of its wrap ability. Because it completely canceled out your moves for several turns while it continuously did damage. Wrap was broken in the old games. It was horrifying to have to put up with that. And it took forever. So you are good. Yes. If you find a fossil, give it to me and scram. How about no? Well, not with that attitude. And here's that we have a hidden ether. Ether is a move that restores power points. And TM46, which is Thief, a dark type move that can steal items from other Pokemon. However, I don't recommend using ethers in anything but boss fights, or even the final boss, because you can't buy them in stores. And unlike later games, there aren't berries you can grow to do the same effect. So, hang on to it for a while. Okay, I'm probably gonna head back one last time for heal. For healing. And then get on with getting out of this dang cave. I could have sworn there was like one more ladder up here, but I guess not. Smokescreen. Yes, I do want to learn Smokescreen. Better than Growl. I'll always take accuracy reduction over anything else. because it can be extremely useful in boss fights, which I didn't get to demonstrate last time, because Onyx just nerfed everything. And save just to be safe. You can get an item later that reduces random battles, but not for a while. I don't even know if it's in this game. I know it's in other ones. Oh, good night, Redeer. Have a good night. Zubat! So many Zubats! And there's an item that can help repel as well. It's just called Repel. You wear it and it keeps Pokemon away for so many steps, but there's also a hold item you can use that also reduces this madness. Unless you're a Clefairy, I don't want to see you. Really? Did you come to explore the cave too? Yeah. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. Losing stinks. It's still cool. Well, I came all the way down here to show off to girls. Really? This is your place of choice? Creeping on people with bats in a cave? Want some advice? You didn't do a good job. Seriously, strangers in dark caves, not gonna get you anywhere. Whoa, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. I'm trying to think if this guy has an Onyx or not. Yeah, I know there's a moonstone around here as well. I think it's in the corner. Oh yeah, he does have an Onyx. Cool. I still have regrets that the shiny for this thing doesn't look like the Crystal Onyx. And I actually flinched for that because Screech used to make a terrible sound. Thankfully they muted it. Oh, it was so horrible. It was so high-pitched. And just grating out of the Gameboy speakers. Ugh. Wow, shocked again. Kids like you shouldn't be wandering around here in the dark. Yeah, there's creepers like the guy down there. Oh wait, did they make it visible in this version? I think they did. Yeah, 1 moonstone. I could have sworn this sucker used to be invisible in the old one. Like a hidden item. Okay, trying to remember which way. Revive. That's for Pokemon faints. Again, those are super expensive, so hang on to it. I should just kill this thing, get the experience, go to level 21. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. Well, if you weren't such a bad grown-up, we wouldn't have this problem. Pokemon lived here long before people came. Yeah, duh. We're almost there, come on! We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. What, the fossils aren't valuable in and of themselves? Also, don't know if you've seen Jurassic Park, but that didn't really end well. You made me mad. Team Rocket will blacklist you. Good. Too bad it's not like an internet filter and I never have to deal with you again. And I haven't seen a single darn Clefairy. All these random battles, no Clefairy. I guess we're not gonna find one then. It's gonna be in the backlog. Hey, stop. I found these fossils. They're both mine. And we get some new Pokemon. Poison types. Which really don't come into play until way later. One down. Typically poison is weak to ground types. Trying to remember if there's anything else. Oh dear. Well, we're gonna see a new mechanic, poison. Like a burn, poison is a move that deals damage over time. However, unlike a burn, it will continue to deal damage to me even outside of battle. For every couple of steps I take. We're right towards the end though, so I don't really need to use an antidote. I feel like we bullied this guy into sharing his fossils. We'll each take a fossil, no being greedy. Do you want the Helix fossil? Or do you want the Dome fossil? Helix fossil turns into Ammonite later in the game, and Dome fossil turns into Kabuto later in the game. and you can only have one. So in the previous games, you'd always have to choose a fossil and then trade with a friend after you revive the Pokemon. And since I am apparently a sinner, I'm gonna go with Dome. It's a Twitch Plays Pokemon joke. Alright, then this fossil is mine. So yeah, see that little screen glitch thing? That's Charmeleon losing health with every couple steps I take. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. And found an antidote, probably because of that guy right there. But like I said, we're almost out, so I'm just gonna hang on to that, even if Charmeleon faints. I know it's mean, but... A punch of roaring ferocity, packed with destructive power. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? Now, let me teach it to your Pokemon. No. You'll be back when you understand the worth of Mega Punch. A kick of brutal ferocity, packed with destructive power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? And no, I don't want it. You'll come crawling back when you realize the value of Mega Kick. Yeah, and these are two guys that can teach moves to your Pokemon, though I really don't need their help right now. They're sort of like walking TMs. And that was Roar, another TM I'm really not going to use. And with that ledge jump, we can't go back for a while. So welcome to Cerulean City. Hope you caught everything that you wanted. I definitely recommend getting a Geodude before you come to Cerulean City, because it's not going to be useful for this fight, heavens no. But it will be useful in a future fight. That Bill, I heard he'll do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon. He's not above doing all sorts of things, I heard. So, is he like a Team Rocket bad guy then, the way you phrased that? Bill has lots of Pokemon. He collects rare ones too. Why don't you go upstairs and try trading Pokemon with your friends? You could get a lot more variety by trading. The Pokemon you get in trades grow quickly too. Yeah, Pokemon that are traded have double experience. However, if you don't have the badges to control them, so I only have the Boulder badge, so I can only control traded Pokemon up to level 10, they typically won't listen to what you tell them to do, they'll use the wrong moves, they'll just like not attack and waste a turn, so you have to be careful with that. Only trade for Pokemon that are within your badge range. Hello, my name is Tila. This must be your first time up here. I'll show you how the wireless communication system works. First, I need to show you this floor of our Pokemon Center. Right this way, please. On the top floor, there are two rooms. First, the room to the left, that's the Union Room. You may link up with trainers around you who have also entered the Union Room. With them, you may do things like chat, battle, and trade. Oh, that's right. Old games had to use the link cable, but this particular version of Pokemon came with a little wireless LAN doodad that you clicked into the back of the Game Boy, and it's sort of like the feature that just comes natural for local DS and 3DS play, but you used to actually have a little dome device that you clicked in the back to do that. Second, the room on the right is the direct corner. You may trade or battle Pokemon with your friends in this room. If the wireless adapter isn't connected, you may still link up using a GBA Game Link cable. If that is the case, you must go to the direct corner. I hope you enjoy the wireless communication system. So, yeah. I have that thing buried somewhere, not that I can really use it, since there's no internet yet, just LAN. Have you heard about Bill? Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who wouldn't want to boast about their Pokemon? If that Slowbro wasn't there, you could cut down the small tree. That way you could get to the other side. I think there's a way around it, though. I want a bright-eyed bicycle. I'll keep it at home so it won't get dirty. A plain city bike is good enough for me. After all, you can't put a shopping basket on a mountain bike. It kinda depends. I'm so used to customizing things that it seems like an absurd statement to me. These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. Well, how much do they cost? It can't be that bad. Hi, welcome to our bike shop. We've got just the bike for you. 1,000,000 yen. Yikes. Even then, that's like super duper expensive. What is that, like $10,000? Thank you, come back any time. You don't actually need to pay that. There's a way to get it cheaper. It's just messing with you. Slowbro, withdraw. No, that's wrong. It's so hard to control Pokemon. Your Pokemon's obedience depends on your abilities as a trainer. Again, she's talking about that badge thing I mentioned before. Too much time, too little to do. You want to trade? And I don't mean Pokemon, I mean, you know. Is nothing entertaining happening anywhere? Do you not go outside? I just beat up hoodlums in a cave. And marts change depending on what kind of place you're in. So now we have access to super potions if we are to need them. I'm not going to use them just yet. Escape rope. Should probably always have one of these. I already do, so I guess I don't need it. And here's repel, so if you were getting too frustrated in that cave, you could always have one of those. How am I in Pokeballs? I don't know. I can always come back. Do you know about rare candy? They don't sell it in shops. I think it makes Pokemon grow very quickly all of a sudden. Already discussed that. Repel not only keeps bugs away, it also works on weak Pokemon. Put your strongest Pokemon at the left of the Pokemon list. If your first Pokemon is strong, Repel's effect is boosted. You're a trainer too? Collecting, battling, it's a tough life, isn't it? Yeah. It's preferred to other things. My husband likes trading Pokemon. You're collecting Pokemon for your Pokedex, aren't you? Would you please trade with him? Well, what's he got? Hello there, do you happen to have a Poliwhirl? No, I don't. Would you agree to a trade for my Jinx? That's a good trade, but I don't have a Poliwhirl yet. Well, if you don't want to. Well, I want to, I just can't. We can come back later. You're making an encyclopedia on Pokemon? That sounds amazing. Yeah, the thing's magic. It writes itself. Only skilled trainers can collect Pokemon badges. I see you have at least one. Those badges have amazing secrets, don't you know? Now then, which of the 8 badges should I describe? So yeah, it tells you like what your badges do. So Boulder Badge was attack. The attack stat of all your Pokemon increases a little bit. It also lets you use Flash outside of battle. So that's what Brock meant when he said having badges makes you stronger. It's not just for Pokemon obedience, but each badge is attributed to a certain status. So Cerulean Badge, which is here, Cascade Badge, excuse me, lets Pokemon up to level 30 obey you, including outsiders. Pokemon of higher levels will be unruly. It also lets you use Cut. So that one doesn't have an attribute stat, but like Thunder Badge, which will be after this one, is speed. Rainbow Badge is a level booster. Defense stat is Soul Badge. I think this is for if you accidentally get stuck in the game as well and you're like, what moves do I need to know to get other places? Then you can maybe talk to this guy and maybe get a little less confused. And Volcano Badge, special attack and special defense, because special attack and special defense used to be just one stat in the old games, just called special, and it worked for both for whatever reason. And this guy has a backyard, and there's an item hidden in here somewhere. Rare candy. Man, this guy has this huge backyard and he doesn't share with his neighbor. Look at that, his fence goes all the way back here. How rude. I collect a variety of medicines. Oh, concoct a variety of medicine from berry powder. Using good berry powder, I can make any kind of medicine. Now tell me, have you any interest in berries? Sure. Why must you lie to me? I didn't. How many berries do you have? Not a one. Well, it doesn't mean I'm not interested, it just means I'm poor. And I haven't gotten out much. Berry Crush. I guess it's a minigame. This is why your neighbor doesn't share his yard with you. You're rude. The people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with rockets. And I should probably save here really quick because I almost ran up there and I forgot that there's a boss. Yeah, he's back. Yo, Bren, you're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught. And he has a Pidgeotto too. Yes, burn. Oh no. Please don't lower my accuracy too much. At least it's burned, so. Really? Really? 1 HP. And Squirtle. I should probably switch for that. Richie's just gonna get knocked out, so I'll go with Thorndor. Because there is a Pokemon I need to get here before I take on the gym. And that's either going to be Bellsprout or Oddish. Like I said, I don't remember which version. Playing the older games sort of messes you up for which is which. And I haven't actually played this in a few years. You have a level 18 Squirtle? Why haven't you evolved it? Why are you waiting on moves? And Abra. Ooh. I'll give Richie Abra. Because Abra doesn't know any physical moves, or I mean any moves at all that can do damage. So even though this takes a while, yeah, all it can do is teleport. Even though this takes a while, it's a good idea to do it with a Pokemon you just want levels for, since it can't hurt you, just like the Metapods. There's also a glitch you can do with Abra in the old games to get Mew. However, that glitch is not in this version of the game, so I'm going to be largely ignoring it. Yeah, see, Pikachu really does not do that much damage. Special attack up by 1, yeah. Quick attack finally. It just doesn't have good defense, so... It doesn't have any good defense, like special or regular. So it just gets its butt kicked in actual battles. And Rattata can go back to either Thorndor or Smog. Hey, take it easy, you won already. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC, too. Since you're using his system, you should go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Oh, you forget something? Oh, yeah, right. I feel sorry for you. No, really, you're always plotting behind me. So here, I'll give you a little present as a favor. And we obtained the fame checker, which I'm probably never gonna use. A chatty gossip like you? That thing's perfect. I don't need it because I don't give a hoot about others. Alright, time. This time I really am gone. Smell ya. What is our relationship with him? It's like he's our friend, but he's also very rude and hates us. People call this the Nugget Bridge. Beat 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Think you got what it takes? Yeah, I think I got what it takes to beat a bug. And I should probably really switch to Thorndor after this. Since Smog is not going to be who I'm using in the gym. Yeah, that gym's gonna be water type, and Pidgeotto can take a blast to the face a lot better than Smog can. I'm second, now it's serious. Ooh, a Pidgey. Feels super serious. I don't know if I'm gonna get to the gym tonight. Just because I may need to level up my grass type once I get it. But I mean, we did beat our rival and blast through Mount Moon, so that is something. How could I lose? I did my best and I have no regrets. Good attitude. They all say the same thing. Here's number 3, it won't be easy. In between, I might need to heal too. Forget, I don't think they changed up what moves are special and what are physical yet. I don't think that came till Gen 4. So all flying moves are probably physical right now. Yep, they all say the same thing. Number 4, getting tired. I really wonder how close this is gonna be to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. Like if it's gonna be a remake or not, or if it's just gonna be a new story in the same setting. Because, I mean, Kanto is old enough to have a third remake, technically. Or to at least be... Dang it. Have FireRed or LeafGreen be put on the virtual shop. That'd be nice. Experience boost. Not as big as I thought it would be. I lost 2. And yeah, I am gonna head back now. Because I know a lot of people want the Diamond and Pearl remake. I don't know if they're gonna remake that right away though, because Diamond and Pearl and any of the DS games can still be played on modern hardware, the 3DS. So until the 3DS eventually dies out, I don't know if they're really gonna do that. It's like, at least with some of these older games, they really didn't have any other way to play them on modern hardware. So it didn't make as much sense to... Oops. Did not port those over. My ears just popped. Congratulations! You beat our 5 contest trainers! You just earned a fabulous prize. Received a nugget, which is another item that you just sell for money. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? Excuse me? That came out of nowhere. We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. Want to join? No. Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Is that offer join or else? Kinda seems weird that you just recruit out in the open like that. Does that mean everybody else below him is from Team Rocket? Or do they just not know? With your ability, you'd become a top leader in Team Rocket. Come on, think of the opportunity. Don't let this chance go to waste. No. I saw your feet from the grass. How? Were you laying in the grass? How would you see my feet? You wouldn't see my feet, you'd see my head. Yeah, now it just deals damage similar to poison, except it wears off over time. After a couple turns. Whereas in the old version, it was nasty to deal with. I thought not. I hid because the people on the bridge frightened me. Yeah, I don't blame you. But down in here is where we can get our... not you. Either our Oddish or our Bellsprout. Dang it! More bugs! Just keep being persistent, I guess. There it is. It's Oddish. That means LeafGreen version gets Bellsprout. That means I need to think of a different name. Dang it! Because I had a name in my head for Bellsprout and I need something different. I guess I technically didn't have to switch now that I have quick attack, but oops. Technically I'm gonna need 2 Oddishes because it has 2 evolution branches. Don't mind me, I'm just looking up stuff for names in the background. Rafflesia is a corruption of Rafflesia. The scientific name is Odium wanderus. At night, it is said to walk nearly 1,000 feet on its 2 roots. This thing likes to exercise. Okay. I guess I'll just go with Rafflesia. Based on the flower. But I may actually need 2, because it also evolves into Blossom. Again, more bugs. Abra. Do I waste a ball trying to catch an Abra? Because this thing's just gonna bust out and teleport. Ah! Yeah, you either need like a Great Ball, or I think you can actually buy an Abra later in the game. There we go. Oddish. Wait, dang it. That's not the move I wanted to use. I wanted to use Quick Attack. Well, that didn't do anything. Yeah, like I said, Pikachu really does not do decent damage. Well, great. It's better than Pikachu. What kind of crazy defense does this thing have? The other one wasn't like this, was it? Or was I just too busy reading? And we'll just go something super simple. Bell. Attract. It's a move that works on opposite gendered Pokemon, makes them infatuated and makes it so they can't attack every so often. This guy has rock types, so I want to switch with Smog really quick. I just got down from Mount Moon, but I think I've still got gas in the tank. Oh no, it's a fighting type, but I think he also has a rock type. Fighting type is weak against flying types, by the way. And also psychic types. Yeah, he does have a rock type. He has Geodude. The experience share so badly. Drat, a Zubat bit me back in that cave. You rabies shot right now. Seriously, if a bat bites you, rabies shot immediately. You're going to see Bill? First we battle. A lot of people don't think to get it because of bats, but yeah. They are mammals. And you know, better safe than dead, since it's a disease you can't fight off. The trail below is a shortcut to Cerulean City. And this guy right here, he's usually where you perform the glitch. But since it's not in this game, I'm just gonna knock him and his Slowpoke out. Local trainers come here to practice. Spiro. Okay, maybe it's only in the old games that he has a Slowpoke. All Pokemon have weaknesses, even the strongest ones. That's why it's best to raise Pokemon of different types. Unless it's Sableye, who has no weaknesses, at least not in the old versions. Dad took me to a great party on the SSN in Vermilion City. Okay, this one has a Slowpoke, but originally I think it was the other guy who had it. I could be wrong. It's been forever. On the SSN, I saw trainers from around the world. Neat. Hi, my boyfriend's cool. Okay. Good for you. And I don't want to go back and heal because we're so close to the end here. My conditioning isn't the best. Conditioning for what? I wish my boyfriend was as good as you. You know, it's really not a... Do I need to parent everyone in the Kanto region? I'm not to see a Pokemaniac's collection at the Cape. It's so quiet in here now. There's nobody in the stream. So I'm all by my lonesome. You done got me, and real good too. And I think for this guy, if we get low enough, yeah, we can get him away from there without having to use cut. I'm a cool guy, I've got a girlfriend, is she over there? Okay. Let's go grab that item. Oh well, my girlfriend will cheer me up. Yeah, if that's her, she's been talking about you. Also, just because you have a girlfriend doesn't make you cool, sorry. Do I want to risk Pidgey? Probably not. I had this feeling. I knew I had to battle you. You're pacing back and forth. You're just bored. Yeah, more Intimidate. All of Pidgeotto's moves are attacks. Not special, just regular, so... Yeah, I might wrap it up after seeing Bill tonight. It's starting to get a little tired. And there's nobody here anyway. I knew I'd lose too. At least he's optimistic about it. If your Pokemon gets confused, switch it out. That's a good tactic. Yeah, confusion is a status that can be avoided if you switch out your Pokemon. My friend has many cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. You have an Oddish. Oddish is cute. I suppose I could be using Pidgeotto for this, but... Again, we're almost there. You came from Mount Moon? May I have a Clefairy? Go get one. This cape is a famous date spot. Misty, the gym leader, has high hopes about this place. Hello, are you here alone? If you're out at Cerulean's Cape, well, it should be a couple. And Sea Cottage Bill lives here. Sea Cottage. Sea Cottage. These are ponds. Oh wait, I guess maybe there's an ocean here. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. Wait, no, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with the skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, lady. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So, how about it? Help me out here? Nah. No! Now don't be so cold. Come on, you gotta help out a guy in deep, deep trouble. What do you say, beautiful, please? Watch it with the language there, Cream Puff. Okay? Alright. Wait until I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. Should I just mess with him? See what he says now. I thought maybe he'd be like, where'd you go? Friend initiated the teleporter cell separator. So, I have the same questions about this as I do regular teleportation. If it takes you apart cell by cell and then reconstructs you cell by cell, is it still you? Or did you technically die? And it's a different you that has all your memories and stuff. Yeehaw! Thanks, lady. I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. Then why am I here? What was my goal, then? I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. Like, yeah, I know the game wants you to go here to get the SS ticket, but then what was my original goal for coming here, if not to see his collection? Am I just, like, aimlessly bumbling about? That cruise ship SS Anne is in Vermilion City. I hear there are lots of trainers on board, too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. Teleporter is displayed on the monitor. Okay. If we come out here, though, and then go back in, we can fill up some pages of the Pokedex for other stuff. Feel like checking out some of my rare Pokemon on my PC? Go on, check out my PC. Bill's favorite Pokemon list. Which Pokemon do you wish to see? Eevee? Flareon? Jolteon? And Vaporeon. What? No, Espeon or Umbreon? But no, this gives you a hint later in the game that Eevee has multiple forms, depending on what stone you use on it, and that those are your options. Since originally you couldn't just breed for more Eevees and get them all. Though, I think we'll be able to, later. I don't know if the ability to breed Pokemon is in the original part of this game. It might be in post-game on one of the islands. But I'm not sure. And I want to swap out a couple party members here. Or at least one. I want you. And I can trade Mankey for it, since I'm not using it anyways. I know I technically have two, but I kind of always like to stick with one of each type. And therefore, this is going to be our team for Misty. However, I kind of feel like I need to do some level grinding before I can get that far. And therefore, I'm probably going to call it a night and do Misty in the following stream. So thank you for everyone who has joined, and I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye!